Hello everyone and welcome to another game of Squirrels Baseball. I am Aaron and it looks like somebody's not ready to pitch. Let's check it out. Yeah, I do think Paulie did have a long outing last time out. Not quite ready. Zap, though, from one of the only times this season, is actually fully rested, though. So, I guess that's what we're going with. Did have a good game yesterday. Hope today's game will be just as good. So take a look at Pan Packet Park. A regular lineup on the field, as mentioned. Zap on the mound. We do have an off day coming up on Friday, so tomorrow we will get the bench guys into the game. Rafael for call, leading things off for the Dodgers, and he'll start off with a strike. That pitch just a bit inside. Starts to show bunt, but he does pull it back. 2-1. Hits this one to third, and it's foul. 2-2. Hits this one up the middle, and it'll get through for a leadoff single. Here's Matt Merton at the plate. That one will stay foul. Oh, into right field. That is dangerous. That's going to drop in, and Furcal will make his way to third pretty easily. Just a well-placed ball there for Merton. Puts runners on the corners with nobody out. And here is James Loney at the plate. Pops this one up. That's exactly what Zap needed. Keeps the runners in place with one out. So here's Andrew Jones now. That is not what he needed. That will score the first run of the ball game.
Number 60, Andre
Ethier at the plate. Looks at strike one. He's got one out and two runners on. Dodgers sitting at a 1-0 lead at the moment. Puts this into left field. Frank, I do think we'll get this one. He dropped it. Oh my goodness. He was there in time, but he just plain dropped it. I don't nothing else to say. Runners did have to stay close, so they only advanced one base. So that will leave the bases loaded for Widger, who has an 0-2 count. Called strike three on the outside corner. Here's Pearsall. Zap one out away from getting out of this mess. Well, these would all be unearned runs at this point. Hopefully we don't have to worry about it. Pearsall's got a 1-1 count. Fouls that one away. 1-2. Up and out. Makes it 2-2. Zap goes with the breaking ball. It's put right towards Kester, and that inning could have gone a lot worse than it did. Dodgers only come away with one run on 3 hits and an error. Kester's going to lead things off for the Squirrels. Same lineup we saw yesterday for the Dodgers with Brad Penny on the mound. So Kester will foul the first pitch away. Rounds this one to short. Furcal takes care of that. So here is Marvin. He will bat left-handed. The pitch is down and in. That is down and away. 2-0. Looks at strike two. I thought that pitch was low as well. You saw Marvin take a look back at the umpire. That one misses well outside. 3-1. That one being generous. I believe that one was a strike, even though Marvin did take another look back. Full count now. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down, here is Chief. He will look at a strike. Line drive, that'll get into right field and roll all the way to the wall. Chief will get a double out of this. So here's Terry with a runner in scoring position. The tying run in scoring position, I might add. He's got an 0-2 count, though. He will foul this one away. We'll try it again. Ground ball to short for call on to first, and that will end the inning. Dodgers up 1-0 as we go into the second. They will start off with Brian Pena at the plate. All right, first pitch, a breaking ball that gets a swing and a miss. Fastball up in the zone. It's called strike 2. Ground ball to second. Kester to first. 1 away. That will bring Penny to the plate. Looks like he's hitting like a pitcher. Although decent for a pitcher. 167. Looks at strike 1. This little bloop towards short. Joey fields it on a short hop, so he'll have to throw on to first. 2 away for Rafael for call now. Got a base hit and scored in that first inning. Looks at strike 1 here. Looks at strike 2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Still 1-0 Dodgers. We go to the bottom of the second, where Frank will lead things off for the Squirrels. Frank with a pretty bad error out in the field, but thankfully it did not lead to runs, although it definitely could have left the bases loaded. It's got a 1-1 count to start this at bat. Looks at strike 2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 down, here is Tom. He puts this down the right side, but it's going to hook foul. Hits this one to second. Pearsall over to first. 2 away, and here comes Zach. That curveball down in the dirt. And that fastball up and away. It's 2-0. Called strike on an elevated fastball. This one hit. This one gets through the right side. I thought Pearsall might have a play on it, but it was out of range. So we get a 2-out single. Joey coming to the plate. He starts off with a splitter for strike 1. Hits this one into right field. That'll get down for another base hit. 2 runners aboard, but it's going to bring Zapp to the plate. Zapp has still not gotten a hit this year, though it's not as many at-bats as other starters since he just makes spot starts. I don't think he's gotten an at-bat as a reliever all year. Sometimes that'll happen if we run out of bench guys, but I don't think it's happened this year. It's got a 1-2 count. Well, Penny sails that one to make it 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Threat is over. We go to the third inning. Dodgers leading 1-0, and they will have Matt Merton coming to the plate. Merton got a base hit in his first at-bat, and he'll swing and miss at the first pitch here. Hits this one into left. Frank is not going to get there. Just drops in ahead of him. Can't put an error on him this time. So here's James Loney. He popped out in his last at-bat. This one up by his head, but he doesn't flinch. This one down in the dirt. 2-0. Misses at his feet again. 3-0. Swings 3-0 and fouls it off. 3-1 then. 1 on, nobody out. Hits this one pretty hard, but foul. We've got a full count. Nobody out, so runner does stay put, and it's fouled off again. Another foul ball. This one's going to drop into center field. Can Marvin keep him at second? Doesn't look like it. Nope. Bit of a close play over at third, but it does put the runners on the corners for Andrew Jones. Nobody out in the inning yet. Runner takes off, and he is thrown out at second. That was a bit of a gift, to be honest. Andrew Jones now with a 2-1 count. Runner on third. Swing and a miss makes it 2-2. And that's a bit high. Full count with 1 out. Runner on third. Hit high in the air. Marvin should have this one. Runner is tagging and does not take off. Wasn't hit that deep. I'm not shocked at that decision. Well, the throw is way offline. It probably would have worked out. Andre Ethier then swings and misses at the first pitch. Looks at strike 2. And he'll line... Oh, no, it gets over Joey's head. Never mind. Dodgers score another run on an RBI single from Ethier. That will bring Widger to the plate. Struck out in his first at-bat. Looks at strike 1. Pitch is up and away. And this is hit. That's going to drop in for another base hit up the middle. Runner going to third. Can Joey get him? No. He is in there safe again. So here's Pearsall. Runners on the corners. There are 2 outs. Zap really needs to get out of this inning now. Starts things off with the breaking ball for strike 1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Ground ball to Joey, and a bad throw, but thankfully it works out okay. Dodgers now leading 2-0 as we go to the bottom of the third. The Squirrels are back at the top of their order. Kester ground out in his first at-bat. Hits this one just foul down the left field line. That one right in there for strike 2. Up the middle, that will be a leadoff single. Here's Marvin. He got out the first time, I forget how though, but he gets a base hit in this at-bat. The Squirrels put their first 2 runners on. So here's a Chief with the chance to put the Squirrels on the board. He'll look at a slider for a strike. Hits this one, off of Purcell's glove, and I think he might have hurt himself diving. Goes down as a hit, as it should. He was able to get up and stop the ball before anybody scored. And he is going to come out of the ball game, though. Bloomquist is going to take over at second. Brad Pinney in a lot of trouble. He's got the major league leader in hits at the plate with bases loaded and nobody out. And Terry does come through, a base hit into center. Scores 1. Base is still loaded with nobody out. Frank fouls the first pitch away. It is now a 2-1 Dodger lead. That's not going to do it. Throw is going to... Actually, that's going to go down as a hit. Widger fielded it and tried to tag the runner and couldn't catch up. And everybody ends up safe. So it's now a tie ball game. Tom at the plate. Still no outs in the inning. He swings and misses at the first pitch. Hits this one to Widger again. This time he goes home and gets the out. Base is still loaded, but there's now one out, and the game is still tied. Zach takes a strike on the outside corner. Behind on that fastball. Oh, and swings at one he didn't need to. 2 away. Here's Joey, last chance to try to break the tie in this inning. He'll swing and miss at a slider. Hits this one through the left side. Another run scores. Squirrels now ahead 3-2. Base is still loaded for Zap, who's going to ground out to second. The Squirrels take the lead 3-2 as we move into the 4th inning, where Brian Pena is going to lead it off for the Dodgers.
Number 5, Brian Pena.
He ground out his first at bat. He will look at strike one here. Swings and misses at a changeup, and misses again on a changeup for the first out of the inning.
Number 1,
Penny will stay in to hit. He looks at strike one. Fouls that pitch back. That will make it 0-2. Zap just now wiping his brow. Hope he can make it through 6. Penny giving him a battle. That's not going to help matters. He's got a 1-2 count. Gets him to ground out on the changeup. 2 away. Here's Rafael for call.
Rafael for call.
He is 1 for 2. Looks at strike one. Pitch just misses outside. This one just misses inside. Puts this into center field, and that will get down for a base hit. That'll bring Matt Merton to the plate.
Number 19, Matt Merton.
He is 2 for 2. I always like Matt Merton in real life. It's got a 3-0 count. I guess that's one way to make sure he doesn't get a hit. Well, that one's in there for a strike. See if Merton will swing away here. He does. A full count with 2 outs. Runner will be off with the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. All right, that'll bring Kester to the plate. In the bottom of the 4th, where the Squirrels are leading 3-2. Kester 1 for 2. He will look at strike one. Pitch is up and in. Penny comes back with a curveball that gets a swing and a miss. Oh, swings at a ball up out of the zone for strike 3. Marvin now 1 for 2. He struck out the first time up. I kind of vaguely remember that now. Fouls the first pitch away. Puts this one to second. Bloomquist over to first. 2 away. Chief is 2 for 2. He's got a double and a single so far. Looks at strike one. A bit of a wild fastball there. And that one bounces in to make it 2-1. Swings and misses. 2-2 now. Inside, we got a full count with 2 outs, but nobody on base. And Chief will hit this one right to Bloomquist to end the inning. We go to the 5th. Loney's going to lead things off. Squirrels leading 3-2. I really should take Zap out, but I'm going to irrationally try to get him through 5. I will not do 6. He'll take a strike. Hits this one into right field for a leadoff single.
5, Andrew Jones.
Andrew Jones. If he gets a hit, I'm thinking maybe Zap's going to have to come out. Just misses the outside corner. This one catches the outside corner. Swing and a miss on the changeup. And hits this one and foul down the third base line. Looks at strike 3, so there's one out.
Andre Ethier.
Ethier's been on base both times, reached on an error and then a base hit. He will put this to second. Oh, I thought Kester was going to have that, but it was out of reach. Here's Widger. See if Zap can steal another out, maybe get a ground ball here. Looks at strike 1. Here's the ground ball, but it's hit too softly to get anybody else out. Works as a swinging bunt, but does bring Willie Bloomquist to the plate with 2 outs. 2 runners in scoring position. Zap just 1 out away from getting out of this inning. Got a 2-1 count on Bloomquist. Ground ball to second, and Zap does get through the inning. Does so without giving up a run. Squirrels still up 3-2, and they will start off with Terry at the plate. Dodgers are going to change pitchers. They're going to bring Pineda in.
Pitch to the Dodgers. Number 096, Pineda.
All right, Terry, 1 for 2 on the day. It's behind on that fastball. Swings and misses at a curveball. Swings and misses at another curveball. 1 away. Here comes Frank. He's 1 for 2. He'll swing and miss at a curveball. It's a lot of curveballs in a row. Fastball's out of the zone. Well, that curveball pretty much right down the middle, and Frank crushed it. Oh, but it's off the... It was the deepest part of the field, right in the middle, where it goes from 418 to 427. That definitely would have been a home run anywhere else. To be frank, I thought it was a home run here. We're all playing in the same park, so it'll be a double. Tom swings and misses at the first pitch. Swings and misses at the second pitch. And he will go down swinging. 2 away, Zach at the plate now. Runner still on second. Puts it into center field. Jones should have it, and he does. So we'll go to the 6th inning. Pena's going to lead off again for the Dodgers. 10 hits apiece for the teams, but 3-2 on the runs column. Looks like that. We're not going to go 6 with Zap. We did very well to get us through 5 innings. So we're going to go with Nakai into Zach's spot, which will bring Quentin into the game. Supposed to be Nakai's day to pitch anyway. So the plan is just to get him through 2 and then go through our regular back end rotation. Looks like Pena leading things off. I do believe he is 0 for 2, and he is going to miss that fastball. Changeup misses outside. Swing and a miss on the curve. Swing and a miss on the changeup. 1 down. Pineda is going to get to hit. First pitch on the outside corner. And then a swing and a miss on a curveball. Misses inside. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. For Call will change sides of the plate. He's 2 for 3 so far today. First right-handed at bat, though. He's got a 1-2 count. And he will go down swinging. That gets us to the bottom of the 6th. Joey's going to lead things off for the Squirrels, who still lead 3-2. Joey is 2 for 2 today. That currently has his average up to 285, which is about where I would expect him to be. He's got an 0-2 count at the moment. He will pop this one up, but well placed. Jones is not going to get there. That'll be his 3rd hit of the day. So here's Quentin with his first at bat. He will be left-handed. First pitch in there for a strike. Hits this one through the right side of the infield. Runner will stop at second, as he should. 2 on with nobody out. Here's Kester, who will watch a ball high. Swings and misses. And puts down a bunt, and Joey's going to take 3rd. And, in fact, it turns out to be a base hit bunt. Bases are loaded for Marvin, who will look at ball 1. Hits this one to 3rd. Throw will go home, and it will be in time. So bases still loaded. With 1 out. Still a 1-run ball game with Chief at the plate. He'll look at strike 1. Puts it into center field, and that will score 1 run. Here comes 2. In there safely. Makes it a 5-2 ball game. So here is Terry at the plate now with 2 on and 1 out. That fastball is inside. Popped up. Pena should have it. There we go. 2 away, 2 on. And here is Frank. He looks at strike 1. Looks at strike 2. That one misses. Hits this one into center field. That's going to be a base hit and another run coming in to score. 6-2 now. Squirrels leading. Runners on the corners with Tom at the plate. First pitch is inside. He's going to ground to short for call to first, but damage done in the inning. Go to the 7th. The Squirrels now leading by 4. The Dodgers are going to start off with Matt Merton at the plate. Merton 2 for 3 today. Puts us into right field. Kester's going to make the play in the shallow outfield.
Number 7, James Loney.
Here's James Loney. He is also 2 for 3 as he looks at strike 1. So on a roll through the middle. I think Joey expected Kester to get it, and he didn't. So it'll go down as an infield hit. Andrew Jones at the plate. Swings and misses at the first pitch. Pops this one foul. Call strike 3 on the outer half.
16,
Ethier 2 for 3. He's got 2 hits, and he also reached on an error in his first at-bat. He's got a 1-1 count. 1 on with 2 outs. Here's a called strike to make it 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Well, 7th inning stretch time. Squirrels leading by 4, and we're going to get a pinch hitter to start the inning.
Now, please rise and join the singer.
All right. We're going to send Miyake out there. All right, Pineda's still out there, though he's starting to wipe his brow. That pitch will miss down and in. And then misses outside. Another pitch bounces in. 3-0. Swings 3-0, but at least he comes up with a base hit, and that's going to be at least a double. Jones has to chase after that a long way, but gets it in time to keep Miyake at second. And that'll be it for Pineda. Jason Schmidt is going to come in to pitch and try to keep this at least where it is. I don't know if it's even in contact anymore. But there's a runner in scoring position with nobody out, and Joey is 3 for 3. Joey swings and misses. And then watches a slider in the dirt. Another one just straight into the dirt. That one's in the strike zone, but Joey misses it. 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. One away, Quinton's second at bat. And he will look at strike 1. Swings at a wild one, 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Here is Kester. Runner still in scoring position, but we're going to need a hit now as he swings and misses at the first pitch. Hits this one right to Bloomquist, and that will end the inning. So we'll go to the 8th. Squirrels leading 6-2, and Dodgers will have Widger leading off the inning. We'll throw Jones out there. He'll go into Kester's spot. Let Miyake play second. Came up one hit short of what I thought we would.
Your attention, please. Now coming to pitch from Indianapolis, number 55, Jones.
Here's Widger. He is 1 for 3. He'll swing and miss to make it a count 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Here's Bloomquist. He ground out in his first at-bat. Came in as an injury replacement after Pearsall hurt himself sliding. He'll pop up to Joey for the second out of the inning.
Number 5, Ryan Pena.
Pena 0 for 3. Swings and misses at the first pitch. This one misses inside. Grounds this one to second, and that will be it for the top of the 8th. Marvin's going to lead off the bottom half of the inning. Squirrels still up 6-2. Marvin 1 for 4. Every at-bat has been left-handed today, I'm fairly certain. Looks at ball 1. Looks at ball 2. Swings and misses. 2 and 1. Foul ball. That'll even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Chief at the plate is 3 for 4 on the day. Misses what looked to be a pretty hittable slider. And looks at a curveball for strike 2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, but that'll be it for Schmidt as he runs out of gas. Here comes Hideki Kuroda. Sorry, Kuroki, not Hideki. Pardon me. Terry 1 for 4 on the day. Looks at strike 1. Well, ground ball gets through the left side of the infield. So that will bring Frank to the plate. He's 3 for 4 today. And like I said, probably thankful that his error early in the game didn't actually lead to any runs. He'll ground out to first, so that will bring us to the 9th inning. Pitcher's spot due up for the Dodgers, and they need 4 runs to stay alive. Mask is going to pinch hit.
Number 17. Mask.
Looks at strike 1. Grounds this one a high hop to first, but Terry no problem.
Number 15.
Back to the top of the order for call 2 for 4 today as he puts us into left field. Frank is going to let it drop. Kept it at a single, though. Probably a sober decision with the score where it is. Brings Matt Merton to the plate, and he will take ball 1. Fouled away. 1-1. Pitch misses down and in, and then a ground ball to Joey. Has to wait on Miyake. Oh, couldn't quite get the double play. Regular second baseman probably would have gotten it, but not a motion he practices a lot. Loney puts it into center field, right to Marvin, and that will be your ball game. Final score today, Los Angeles Dodgers 2, Indianapolis Squirrels 6. The Dodgers actually led this game for a good chunk of the way, but got away from him in a hurry. All right, Joey's going to be your player of the game, and he did have a great day at the plate. So thank you, everybody, for watching. If you'd like to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, feel very free. Otherwise, we will finish up with the Dodgers tomorrow with the bench guys. We'll see you then.